Hi, it's Lori at Positive Thanks Living. This is a first time for me. I've tried doing a different binding, the tab binding, where you have 3 and then 2 and then 3, so that it's not a stitched binding. Now I did sew with a sewing machine because these are double page and I wanted some pockets to go in here. So each one will be a pocket that something can get tucked in. But as you can see, it's very flexible as a spine, and it's kind of freaking me out. I'm not used to this. The pages are a digital download from Laura at Jesus Journal Junkies. This is the cover, but I've chosen not to use it in this iteration of what I made today. Yeah, it came together very quickly. I downloaded the digitals and sewed them together and everything, I would say within an hour and a half. Really quick. Very pleased with how it turned out. My sewing machine has a little bit, you can see skipped stitches, and I don't know whether it was thread or the sewing machine, but it's all the beauty of a junk journal. Anyhow, you wouldn't have to, it doesn't have to be made this way. I just wanted to try it. And you could easily make this just the regular way with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. It would come together much more quickly than what I chose to do, but I wanted to try this kind of binding of pages, and it's very secure. It was secure even before I started to sew, like I sewed each one in, but as you can see, it's just so not like a book in the sense of how secure it is. And because this is the first one I've made after watching videos, I don't know whether I did something incorrectly or, I mean, it's secure. It lays flat. There's nothing wrong with it. So my one thought, even though I really like how it looks on the spine, like, isn't that cool? Is to use a little bit more of the fabric. As you can tell, this is a napkin, a serviette, we called them in Canada, like you would use it at a dinner table, a dinner napkin, and I just cut it up. So what I could do is just glue it on, like right here, leaving lots of room for the spine, basically covering up the spine so you can see how it's put together. But then it wouldn't shift the way it looks. I don't know. And I'm leaving it without a traditional cover. Decided to do that too. So it's all an experiment. I'm really thankful for Laura. Sorry, I'm facing away from the mic again. I'm looking for something in my drawers. I'm really thankful for Laura. She gifted me these digitals, but it will be for sale in her Etsy, and I will link below to where you can find these pages. Aren't they pretty colors? Yes, it's Christmas, but it's also it's really special, and some really nice questions to fill in. My intention for this is to keep it for myself. We are privileged to travel with our children over Christmas. So I just thought it would make something interesting in the evening to ask them a question and write it down. If you could invite anyone in the world to Christmas dinner, who would you invite? Yeah, I wonder what our adult children would say. I wonder what our grandchildren would say. Our grandson turns 7 before we leave, and our granddaughter is 3, but very articulate. How can you care for yourself at Christmas. For me, junk journaling or playing with paper and fabric is definitely how I care for myself. I take some time, and it's contemplative. It's very you've probably seen in my other videos, I'm working on a December daily, but incorporating into that the names of Jesus. That's Laura also, one of her digital downloads. So yeah, that's a part of how I care for myself. Favorite Christmas quotes? I don't know what my favorite Christmas quotes are. Do you have one? You want to leave a comment below and tell me what your favorite Christmas quote is? Wonder if she has this about movies. I know what our favorite movies are. Favorite Christmas scriptures. Christmas food. Christmas Eve, we always have Rouladen, which is a German meal. It's a long, very, very thin piece of beef. And you, inside this long, thin piece of beef, you roll up bacon, onion, and a pickle. Yes, a pickle. It sounds odd, but it's really good. You roll it up, and then you brown it, and then it cooks for about an hour or so in the gravy. It's awesome. So that's one of our favorite foods. There we go. Christmas shows. See, I knew she'd think of that. When do you decorate your Christmas tree? Well, that's... I still have to do that. We have just a tiny tree now because we're in an apartment and we don't need a big tree. Yeah. What are you most thankful for this Christmas? Christ. I mean, yeah. My faith is a big part of Christmas. Christmas Eve traditions, well, that's when we usually have our Rouladen. And we usually, as a child, I opened up my presents on Christmas Eve. I don't know, what was your tradition like? Anyhow, lots of good questions in this printable. And I have to decide whether I'm going to put this on here or not. What do you think I should do? I don't know. Leave a comment in below and give me some ideas. I think it's really cool, and it is secure, and there's nothing coming apart here. I can always put it on later. Enjoy it open for now. How would you feel? Have you made one of these? Anyhow, it's Lori at Positive Thanks Living, working on Christmas stuff, having fun. I hope you're well. I hope that you have what you need, that those that you love, you're looking forward to seeing them, or at least speaking with them. Take care. I wish you a blessed Christmas season.